Okay. Assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining today's meeting. Ms. Wapa, would you kindly record today's minute?
Yes, sure. I'll take care of the minute with you.
Okay, great. Thank you. Now, has everyone reviewed the minute from the last meeting? Can I have a motion to approve them?
I move to approve the minute.
Okay, do I have a second?
I second the motion.
Okay, all in favor? Minutes approved. Okay, so today's agenda includes progress of the new launch product, 3 problems encountered, 3 grade achievement, table of budget allocation, and justification for budget allocation and negotiation points. Perspective is now officially launched. This is a follow-up meeting aims to monitor progress, address obstacles, recognize accomplishment, and review budgetary matters. Let us begin with the finance update. Ms. Jiha, please proceed.
Thank you, Ms. Anis. Just a quick update from finance. Everything is going well so far. We have been keeping an eye on risks such as going over budget, not getting enough funds, and any market changes that might affect our sale or cash flow. So to handle this, we work with the production department and managed to secure a supplier who offered us a good price, 30 ringgit and 70 cent per unit, which is below our 50 ringgit limit. That for me can give us some room to manage our costs better. Other than that, we also applied for funding from 3 places, mostly MDEC and Credit Fund. Mostly has already given us conditional approval for 250,000 ringgit. MDEC is still reviewing our 150,000 ringgit request, and currently we are waiting to hear from Credit Fund about the remaining 100,000 ringgit. So if all goes well, we could receive up to 500,000 ringgit, which would really help support our budget. And also, furthermore, we also started using a new tool to track our spending in real time, helping us to plan better and catch issues early. And also, based on our latest numbers, producing 10,000 units should cost us around 137,000 ringgit, which is still within our 150,000 ringgit limit. Therefore, that can give us a nice buffer just in case anything unexpected comes up. So I think that's it from finance for now.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Jiha. Let's hear from the next department. Ms. Wafa.
Thank you, Ms. Anis. I would like to express from the product development department. To begin, I'm delighted to report that we have secured all required licenses and product certifications, fully complying with NPRA guidelines and GMP standards. We are also keeping our regulatory documentation aligned with ISO 22716 to ensure audit readiness and support batch verification. In terms of quality control, our rejection rate remains at 1.8%, within the 2% threshold discussed previously. Routine quality checks are ongoing to maintain product consistency in texture, scent, and safety. For packaging, post-launch performance has been positive with 82% favorable consumer feedback on quality and usability. Thank you to the
Okay, let's wait for Ms. Wafa for a few minutes before we continue.
I'm sorry. Are we?
Okay, you can continue now, Ms. Wafa.
Alright, I think I'll start with quality control. So our rejection rate remains at 1.8%, still within the 2% threshold discussed previously. Routine quality checks are ongoing to maintain product consistency in texture, scent, and safety. For packaging, post-launch performance has been positive with 82% favorable consumer feedback on quality and usability. Thank you for the help from customer support and marketing teams. The feedback important for our team to refine the quality standard. Lastly, regarding the QR code integration, it's currently under review. The goal is to link it to educational content like disease types, product benefits, and ingredient transparency. I think that's all from us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Wafa. It's great to hear our regulatory standards are met and product consistency is steady. Now let's move on to sales and marketing department. Ms. Sonia.
Thank you, Ms. Anis. I'm pleased to report that everything is progressing smoothly and in line with our strategy and goals. we have launched several social media campaigns, particularly on Instagram Reels and TikTok, using current trends and peak posting times to maximize engagement. This approach significantly boosts our views, likes, comments, and shares. And a recent giveaway campaign with beauty influencer also increased our visibility. And participants had to follow, like, comment, and tag friends for a chance to win our products, which is an effective way to generate buzz and grow our audience. And we also introduced buy 3 get 10% off promotion for the first 1,000 buyers, which encouraged bulk purchases and created excitement during our product launch. And in terms of distribution, our products are now available at Guardian, Karen Pharmacy, and Big Pharmacy. We are closely tracking sales at these outlets and are in talks to expand into Watson and Sunway Multi-Care Pharmacy, which both currently pending. And looking ahead, we're working on referral and loyalty program to drive repeat purchases. We also include a QR link feedback card in our packaging to get the customer insight, which will help us improve product quality and strengthen customer loyalty. And that's all from our side. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Almi. That sounds like a solid approach. Let us know if further support is needed from the team. Moving forward, let's get an update from customer service. Ms. Daya?
Thank you, Ms. Anis. So now I will be presenting the progress made by the customer support department. Firstly, FAQ and chatbot implementation. We launched a detailed FAQ page and an automated chatbot to handle common queries 24/7, improving accessibility and reducing response time. Next, customer feedback collection. We've gathered over 520 responses via WhatsApp and email surveys, helping refine the customer experience. Our current satisfaction rate stands at 82%. Lastly, response time and satisfaction goals. We maintain a 90% response rate within 24 hours and are on track to reach 1,000 feedback entries while keeping satisfaction above 80% in the first 3 months. In summary, our efforts have focused on being proactive, responsive, and data-driven to support both the product and the customer journey.
Okay, now that we have reviewed our progress, let's turn to the challenges. Please have each department briefly share one or two key issues of operational, technical, or strategic, along with how they were resolved and what's being done to prevent them in the future.
Okay, for the product development department, we have encountered and reduced customer concerns on dispensing hygiene and stability of the probiotics in the current packaging. So to address this, we will address on bottles to reduce the exposure and contamination rate. Besides, we are also considering multi-layer barrier packaging to protect probiotic stability throughout the shelf life.
Sorry to jump in, Wafa. If the packaging changed, I believe this affect product size or shelf display. What do you think about that?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yes. I say, if the packaging change, will this affect product size or shelf display?
So point in a true that this takes into consideration. Our design team is testing a few compact design to maintain visual appeal while staying cost efficient and retail friendly. We will keep the team updated so we can align on branding and logistics.
Yes, as for sales and marketing department, the main challenge we face is securing prime shelf space in retail outlet. It wasn't easy getting shelf space in stores since many retailers prefer big and well-known brands. This made it tough for our product to stand out or even get noticed by customers. So to tackle this, we presented strong online sales data, faster outreach, and positive customer feedback to show our product potential. With continued effort and the right data, we are confident we can gain better visibility and trust from retailers. That's all.
Now, for customer support department, we face two main challenges, which are low initial feedback due to limited awareness and also customer confusion about proper serum usage. To resolve this, we introduced incentives like discounts and also samples, promoted feedback links across multiple channels, and collaborated with influencers to increase participation. To address product usage issues, we launched video tutorials, added QR codes on packaging, and hosted live Q&As and webinars with skincare experts. These efforts have significantly improved customer engagement and satisfaction.
Okay, thank you all for your honesty and thoughtful input. Now let's focus on the progress made. Please share your department's key achievement, highlighting measurable outcome that shows impact, innovation, or strategy.
Okay, so for us from customer support department, we are proud to have reached a significant customer satisfaction milestone. Our first major achievement is we gathered over 520 feedback entries via WhatsApp and also email, revealing an 82% satisfaction rate, highlighting both product approval and effective customer support. Second, by working closely with product development, we kept the production rejection rate at just 1.8%, ensuring consistent quality. These achievements not only show strong performance from our team, but also reinforce customer trust and loyalty toward the Bactive brand.
So from marketing and sales department, I'm excited to share that we have hit our sales target of 10,000 units within just 3 months. This success is thanks to our strategic promotion and marketing effort. Sales have surged and customer feedback have been overwhelming positive, with many recommending our product and helping build momentum. On social media, we exceeded expectation, gaining over 2,000 TikTok followers and 1,500 Instagram followers in the first month, well above our 1,000 follower goal. By leveraging trends and platform algorithm, our content quickly gained traction and grew rapidly. That's our fun.
So moving on, the achievement finance department has set so far include successfully finalizing the production cost at 30 ringgit and 70 cents per unit, which not only ensure we remain comfortably within our overall budget ceiling of 150,000 ringgit, but also provide valuable flexibility for any unforeseen expenses. Other than that, we also hit a big milestone with mostly conditional approval for 250,000 ringgit, and our grant proposal to MDEC and Cradle Fund are still being reviewed, and if they come true, we could have up to 500,000 ringgit in funding to keep things moving strong. And I think that's it for me.
Okay, well done everyone. To maintain this momentum, I have proposed a strategic budget allocation of 100,000 ringgit based on each department's impact budget return. Okay, so for product development department, we will receive 40,000 ringgit, which is 40% as a drive formulation, compliance, and innovation. 15,000 ringgit for R&D refinement, 10,000 ringgit for packaging improvement, 8,000 ringgit for quality and regulatory compliance, and finally 7,000 ringgit for consumer testing. Next, sales and marketing department is allocated 30,000 ringgit, which is 30% for expanding our market reach, 10,000 ringgit for online advertising, 8,000 ringgit for media content, and finally 12,000 ringgit for product sampling and distribution. Next, finance department will receive 15,000 ringgit, which is 15% to strengthen governance and operational support. 5,000 ringgit for cost optimization, 4,000 ringgit for budget planning, 3,000 ringgit for cash flow strategy, and finally 3,000 ringgit for system upgrades. Last but not least, customer support is also allocated 15,000 ringgit, which is 15% focusing on loyalty engagement, 7,000 ringgit for loyalty program, 5,000 ringgit for feedback tools, and 3,000 ringgit for community initiative. Before we move on to final approval, the floor is open for other departments to suggest any adjustment or raise concerns based on evolving needs.
Thank you, Ms. Anis. I appreciate the initial allocation of 15,000 ringgit for the finance department. It's a good foundation for us to start with. However, after a detailed review of our current plans and potential risks, I would like to propose increasing our budget by an additional 5,000 ringgit.
Okay, that's understandable. Can you explain how you use the extra 5,000 ringgit specifically?
Yes, certainly. Part of the extra budget will be able to boost our emergency fund to handle unexpected costs and avoid delays. And we plan to upgrade our financial tool to track better and speed up the processes. Plus, having extra funds can help negotiate better deal with supplier, which helps save money for the whole team.
Okay, so as far as planning the message,
Like
I would like to ask a question. You mentioned better tracking and faster processing. So how exactly would that improve our response time to customer issues like refunds or billing complaints?
Great question, Daya. Great question, Wafa. So we enhance the digital tool. We can process transaction and refund more quickly with fewer error, meaning Dayang's team can resolve customer issue faster and more smoothly.
Another question, I guess. I think that sounds useful, but what if those bulk deals or unexpected costs don't actually come up often? How will you justify the extra budget?
I see your point, Wafa. So even if the bulk deals are rare, the extra reserve can act as a safety net for the sudden price spike or supply delay because it keeps production steady and avoid costly disruption. And to put it simply, it's about being prepared, not just hopeful.
Okay, so if we improve this increase, what can we expect from this improvement to take effect?
So if everything goes smoothly, we will start the digiting upgrade next quarter, and after that, hopefully things will run quicker and managing cash will be easier, which is a win for everyone. That's all for me.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Jiha. I will review this carefully and discuss how we can best adjust the budget before final approval.
So now, as for my department, I have reviewed the budget allocation and I partially agree with the allocation. We see that our department got the biggest allocation, which is 40% estimate enough budget to work on critics. However, I propose to reallocate 2% of our 7% plus consumer testing and fixed analysis, which is around 2,000 ringgit customer support. Since most data collection is led by their team, it makes more sense for them to manage that portion of the budget. Meanwhile, my department focused more on the analysis and interpretation of the data to refine the product quality.
Just to confirm, Ms. Wafa, you are proposing to shift part of your budget to another department. Could this risk affecting the product refinement or decision quality, since your team will have less control over the initial data collection?
Thank you, Ms. Liha. I understand the concern and I partially agree. While we are shifting budget control, my team will stay closely involved to ensure data quality. The aim is to improve efficiency, customer support select, and will handle analysis and funding. I think
Alright,
that's
I
clear.
understand you, Wafa.
Okay, thank you, Wafa. I appreciate the proactive approach. Okay, now, if any department has budget adjustment I would like to reinforce allocation, please share now.
Yes, I'd like to raise a concern about our limited budget for media content and production. While we use it wisely, it's still not enough, especially for quality content and influencer work. So a strong online presence is crucial. Then I'm proposing an additional 2,000 ringgit to strengthen our digital marketing. With this boost, I'm confident we can expand our reach and deepen our audience engagement.
Okay, thank you for raising that. It's valid point. Could you provide a simple breakdown of how the 3,000 funds will be used for the budget review?
Sure. With this budget, we can partner with more established influencers who have trusted followings, invest in professional video production and branded content, and boost our social media posts to reach a wider audience during campaign period. And I will include estimate costs for influencer collaboration, content production, and paid promotion, and share them with you before the next budget review. Yes.
Okay, is that all? Mr. Yang, would you like to add anything?
Okay, for customer support department, we currently are working with RM 15,000 budget covering loyalty and referral programs, feedback tools, and community engagement. This has enabled key initiatives like chatbot deployment, 520 feedback entries, and an 82% satisfaction rate. However, as our role in relation and brand trust expands, this budget limits our ability to scale 24/7 support, implement advanced feedback systems, and deepen engagement. We respectfully request a budget review to better align funding with our growing impact on customer loyalty and also brand performance.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Yang. I understand your concern. If your budget increase, what would be your top 3 priorities?
Priorities include expanding 24/7 support, improving feedback analytics, and enhancing loyalty programs. Within 3 months, we aim to raise satisfaction to 86%, cut response time by 20%, and increase repeat engagement by 10%.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Daya, and thank you all for your insight and solid justification. Your focus and professionalism are driving the team forwards. I will review the proposal for finance and share draft budget next week. We submit supporting document by the end of the day. Okay, that's all. Thank you.